everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Brittany and I'm on a mission to hit subscribers. So make sure you click that button down below. I would appreciate it. So I've actually had a couple comments that asked me to show you exactly how you take an image from your computer onto your USB, onto your Ricoma. So that's what that video is here for you. Hopefully it'll be short and sweet and you appreciate it. So the last time I did screen record, I felt like it kind of left off a couple things. So again, I apologize for recording my laptop, but this is how we're gonna have to do it. Now, if you guys are curious, I have a full video. I do talk about, I order all my digitizing through 360 Solution Digitizing. There are linked below in every single video. I have no affiliations. That's just who I have found. And as you guys can tell down here, over 5 pages later, I still use them. So they're really good. I've had very little issues with them. And if I have, they're very, very quick at correcting everything. So for this particular one we're gonna go ahead, hit download. Download is going to pop it up here. And I'm just going to drag it onto me desktop, okay? Super simple. Can't be any easier than that. Now, this is another future project, so just ignore that. So what we're gonna do is I do use Chroma Inspire. This actually does come with your Ricoma machine, so keep that in mind. It's nothing that I pay for. As you guys can see the buy button here, I don't pay for it. So whatever it comes with is what I do. I do not do any of my own digitizing. I have zero desire to do that. So again, do with that information as you wish. But this is what I do. Now, if you open the file that I did just go ahead and download through the 360 solution, it will pull up. They do send over quite a few different options on exactly what you're needing. Now with Ricoma, you do have to use DST. So I'm just gonna take it, drag and drop it. It's as simple as that to get the image over to your desktop. Now here's the thing, you don't have to do this step if you don't want to, but I highly encourage it for 2 specific reasons. One is to check your size, because that is going to be very important. For today's project, we are doing a left chest logo. And number 2 is it's going to give you your printout of exactly the color order in which you need to accomplish. Now, for this one, it should be, let's check the size, and it is, okay, so it's basically just over 2.5 by just over 3.5, almost 3.5 inches. So that should be fine. If I wanted to, I can increase the size. From the looks of it, it is going to actually do 3 different, no it's not, it's gonna do 2 color options, which is awesome. Love that. You're gonna go into File, you're gonna hit Save As, and then this is where you're gonna wanna label what you wanna search for it on your physical machine. Now keep in mind, under your Save As type, you need to make sure you're selecting your DST option. Hopefully you guys can see that. I think it might be a little blurry, but again, it's gonna say Ricoma DST. So I need to make sure that that is what the image will save as in order to get it onto my Ricoma. I'm gonna put it from my desktop. Again, I have it labeled, which is accurate, and we're gonna hit save. So as you guys will see, it's shown right here, DST, the name, everything. We're gonna take my USB stick. I actually did get this from Ricoma as well. We're gonna go ahead and put that into our machine. Not our machine, but our laptop. And basically what it's gonna do is it's gonna pull up every single image that I have on my USB hard drive. So I'm just gonna grab my image, drag and drop her, and you're gonna see her listed down here below. Now what we're gonna wanna do is just close her on out and safely reject the USB. Now, one thing I do want to make mention here, like I said, 2 reasons I like it is 1, you can change the size, but number 2, if you go to print preview, this is actually going to tell you the stitches. So it's only 3,490. I do notice that this does tend to be different on my physical machine, but again, it's usually not too far off, so it's not like dramatic. And then number 2 is it's actually going to show us the color order that we need to set our machine up for as well. So you've seen me talk about this multiple times when I hold my laptop, and this is the page that I am typically staring at in order to get it set up on my machine. So now we are over to our physical Ricoma machine, and you're just gonna take the USB stick, you're gonna plug her on in. Right, now she's nice and in and secured. Obviously it is on the screen of the last image that I did work, so we need to unlock her. So that's what it's saying. It's saying that we're removing ourselves from a locked image. We need to go to File. Sometimes it takes a little bit, sometimes she's a little slow. And now from here, we're gonna hit our USB stick, which is this red little button here, okay? And then typically what you're gonna wanna do is you're gonna wanna look for the image. Again, look for what you named it. Now what I typically do is I will usually go to the back. So this would be page 1, page 2, 3, 4, you get my point. I'll just skip right to the back. Usually it is there, but apparently she's not. So now I go and I search for her. So I found her right here. She's number 12 in queue. And if I select it, it's gonna show me the image that I am requesting. So like, for example, as you guys have seen me do like 1,000 videos of this, the mama, it'll show like the mama, smile. You guys see me do a video like this. This is my favorite logo, if you guys remember. But anyways, we're focusing on this one. So from here, once we have it selected, you need to take it from this button, which is basically saying we're taking it from our USB stick onto our physical machine. So you're gonna hit that. This box is gonna pop up. I don't mind, pay any attention to it. I hit okay. If somebody out there wants to say why they do pay attention to it, be my guest, leave it down below. I do nothing with it. It's never caused me any harm. So now I know that my image is now on my physical machine, and I actually no longer need my USB stick plugged in, okay? So now we're gonna go ahead and select our physical Ricoma machine. And again, you guys will see that I have quite a few pages. I have 7 pages of images that are physically kept on my Ricoma machine. Now, eventually I do go through, kind of clean it up. Sometimes I'll leave them, yada, yada, yada. Do with that as you want. Again, I will always go backwards because this is organized. So as you guys can see, I just got onto page 7 and here is my image. It is now on my Ricoma machine. And then from here, I'm gonna go ahead and hit yes, okay. And now it's basically saying, hey, this is what you're embroidering. Is this what you want to embroider? So I can continue to go on. I do have some videos where I go into like how we check our frame size, how we pick our colors, you know, how we can flip an image. I have videos like that. If you need me to re-up them and update them, just let me know. But that is how you get it from your computer to your USB to your Ricoma machine. So from here, now that I have the image up on the machine, I am going to go ahead and embroider it. Now you do have to sample every single time you get an image. So do keep that in mind. I talk about this. This is my sheet that I personally keep. I do have my backing on it, so keep that in mind. I'm not just working directly on a sheet. I've seen multiple comments where people are saying you should sample it on the same type of fabric, you know, you're going to be embroidering it on. That would be awesome. That would be so cool. But if you watch my channel, I do so many varieties of fabrics and just weird things because I don't work with like a business. I do small orders for people and I love it that way. Like I don't do big orders or anything. So I need to select my colors. So that is 9, 10. And then from here, we're just gonna go ahead, frame her on out. When we frame her out, it will lock the machine down. So therefore it will allow us to embroider. So keep that in mind. Remember at the beginning, I had to unlock it. Now it's relocking it. So I do have the speed at 730. We're just gonna hit go. All right, and like I told you, just like that, look how quick. Came out so good. Absolutely happy with the overall outcome. So hopefully you found this video helpful. If you guys could, please remember to like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next crafting project. Bye everyone.